y'all. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. You can also catch me live Sunday mornings with Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. And hit me up if you want to debate. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. So, final thoughts, bro. It's 12:30. Deion Sanders' team, the Colorado Buffalo, they in there getting whooped. So, I'm going to go back in there and watch it because I'm a Colorado fan, a bandwagon fan. I don't give a damn. But I wanted to give my final thoughts on Canelo and Charlo. Everybody knows I'm picking Canelo by stoppage somewhere between round 9 and round 11. Go check out that prediction video. My heart with Charlo, though. I'm rooting for Charlo heavy in that fight. But my brain say Canelo going to get him out of there late in the fight between 9 and 11. But I wanted to give my final thoughts. After watching the weigh-in, we've had the whole press build-up. We've had the announcement of the fight. Just everything going into the fight. My final thoughts on it. Number one, I'm excited for it, bro. It's a fight that nobody asked for. That turned out to be something that's gonna be big. That's got a good build-up. I think it's crazy to me, and a lot of people get mad. I think this is no risk for both fighters with a major reward at the end. Jermell Charlo, if he loses, a lot of his fans, he was chasing greatness. He was going for glory, moving up, and all of that. But if he loses, he still got his titles at 154. Still big fights to be made, and he's expected to lose the fight. He's expected to lose the fight. Coming up 2 weight classes, fighting somebody like Canelo Alvarez, so no risk for him. For Canelo Alvarez, you're fighting a guy that is moving up 2 weight classes, been out the ring 16 months, coming off of an injury. Really no risk there. Knowing your chin, knowing your skill set, knowing how good you've been in the past. I don't see the risk in this fight for either fighter. I don't think the only way that somebody's legacy takes a hit in this fight is if somehow Charlo springs a massive upset. Because make no mistake about it, it would be a massive upset, bro. It'd be a huge upset. And I know a lot of Charlo fans don't agree. And I'm a Charlo fan myself, but I got to keep it 100 with y'all. The holes in his defense, the inability to make adjustments on the fly, and always needing a second fight. Tony Harris and Brian Castano. The way that he's been countered in the past on top of his jab and succumb and struggle with pressure fighters like Brian Castano. I just don't see any way around him struggling with somebody like Canelo Alvarez. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll see what the deal is. But I'm curious to see the play for Canelo after this fight. Who's on that second fight deal? Logic would tell you with them putting David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade on pay-per-view, that the winner of that fight probably going to be the front runner to get that fight, specifically if that fight does big numbers. They've already been building David Benavidez for this clash for a long time now, especially this year. Pay-per-view with Caleb Plant, pay-per-view with Demetrius Andrade, trying to turn David Benavidez into his own pay-per-view attraction so that clash can happen. But I don't think the winner of Benavidez and Andrade, I don't think the winner of that fight is going to get Canelo right off. I think he's going to have one more fight. And I think it's probably going to be with the person that they putting on the undercard of that Benavidez and Andrade fight, and that's Jermell Charlo. I think he's going to end up fighting both Charlos. And then if he gets through both of them, he's going to move on to fighting the winner of Benavidez and Andrade. Is kind of like the last part of that 3-fight deal. So I'm curious to see what's next for Canelo after this fight, assuming that he's victorious like I anticipate him being. And for Jermell Charlo, are you going back down in weight after this? Will you win and rematch for 2 huge paydays? Are you going to go to 160? Because things are going to start to shake. We know Jermell, Earl, Jamal, they all trying to stagnate their weight classes. So it looks like Jamal is leaving 160 for good, going to be at 168. Canelo, Earl, 154. Probably going up to 154. and Jermell probably gonna be at 160, or that shit could flip. That shit could flip, and you could see Earl be the one at 160 and Jermell be the one at 154. So those three have always kind of tried to stagnate their weight classes, and we'll see what the fallout is from this Canelo and Jermell Charlo fight. But my final thoughts is that I think that line in Jermell it's gonna come out a little bit. I saw it come out a little bit in the weigh-in yesterday. I wish that he had behaved that way and gave me those types of vibes throughout the entire build-up, because I don't know if that was just him doing that or he had so many people heckling him that bought that out of him, because he was so respectful leading up to it until we got the fight week, or maybe it's just fight week and he ready to roll, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? We're gonna see tonight. But I'm really worried about his shit with Derrick James, bro. And you may say it's nothing, you may say it's something. All I know is I heard Derrick James say he wanted Charlo at 162, 163 for his speed, make sure he's fast, make sure that he, you know what I'm saying, can do the things that he needs to do. And all I know is that Jermell came in right under the 168-pound limit. And honestly, bro, maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I ain't see a whole lot of muscle. I ain't see a whole lot of, you know what I mean? Seemed like he got a lot more fat on there, man. I ain't saying because Jermell always in shape, he always train hard, but coming up 2 weight classes, I expected him to be like much more muscular, much more just fit, you know what I'm saying? And we seen him after he already got back up, after he had ate a meal and shit, after he maybe had lunch, because they weighed in the morning. So when we seen him that afternoon, he had already maybe had breakfast, maybe had lunch, had some water, some Gatorade, Pedialyte, whatever. And when we saw him on the scale, that was a ceremonial shit, and it just didn't look. He ain't look, you know what I'm saying? He ain't look like Jermell. Like I'm waiting for fight night. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, cause I showed like, damn, all right. Cause Canelo look ripped. Canelo look ripped in shape. Look like he look like he, you know, been to the taco truck, if you know what I mean. He look like he been to the taco truck, bro. Yeah, for real, like that. Looking in shape, cut up. Charlo looked a little pudgy, man. Or not even pudgy, I just didn't see a lot of muscle definition there. And I know muscles don't win fight or whatever, but I'm used to seeing Charlo look like, yeah, we here. Rock steady, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see, bro. So, my final thoughts, bro, and as far as the tactical shit, again, we did the fight breakdown and fight prediction, but just to drive it home again, main keys to me in the fight are going to be Canelo's ability to time and counter off of what we know Jermell's possible best strategy is, because sitting down with Canelo, that gives Canelo even more of an advantage. So I expect Jermell to try to jab, move around, use his feet, use his lateral movement, and the different ways that Canelo can slip and counter with an overhand right on top of that jab, slip, counter with a left hook on top of that jab, catch the jab and come back with a left hook, catch the jab and come back with a left hook down low, catch the jab and come with a straight right. I just anticipate Canelo taking that jab away eventually, and then Jermell Charlo not knowing what to do once that happens to him other than sit down and fight. And when he make that adjustment, okay, you took my jab away, you ain't letting me move and shit like I want to, let you bang it out. The bigger man, the guy that's used to being at 168, the bigger puncher in my opinion, the guy with the better timing, the better counter puncher, the more creative counter puncher, and the guy with the higher ring IQ. I think that's Canelo Alvarez, and I think that's gonna be Jermell Charlo's demise. But he is such a dog. He may get the distance while getting hurt a couple of times, but I just don't see any way that Canelo don't knock him off his square a little bit and eventually stop him in the 9th through the 11th round. And you gotta understand, people in boxing, whether it be judges, referees, whatever, they highly favorable towards Canelo. So Canelo ain't gotta do as much as a lot of guys gotta do to get his stoppage. If he get Jermell Charlo wobble and then he put him down, then Jermell get up and Canelo start working on him again while Jermell is covering up or something, or he get hit with a big shot, they gonna step in, they gonna stop that hoe, bro. Straight up. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Enjoy the fights tonight. Peace out.